So here we have the Ford Focus titanium automatic on a 17 plate. And we start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see we've got reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. So we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in fantastic condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. These seats are as good as new, as you can see. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start off with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer. At the bottom in the middle, we've got the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauge. And then above that, we have the main trip computer, which also displays the total miles on this car, which are 5,810. You can see just to the right-hand side of that, it will show us what gear the car is currently in. And then above that, we have a trip computer, which is at this moment in time, it's displaying a digital readout for the speedometer. There's various different bits of information available to you, all of which are controlled using buttons on the left-hand side of the steering wheel, all the way back round to the beginning again. So those buttons are these ones here, beneath which we've got cruise control with speed limiter. And then on the right-hand side, we have stereo controls, as well as that button in the middle, which is the voice activation for the phone. Hit that button and ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list. It will do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is, of course, once you paired up the phone, and that is done on the central screen just here. Hit Add Device.
Search for your vehicle on your device and select it once it is found.
And follow those instructions. Once your phone is paired, you'll be able to make and receive phone calls. And on top of that, if we go to the music section here and hit sources, you'll be able to stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. You can see this car also has AM, FM and DAB digital radio, as well as a CD player. On top of that, on top of what you can see there, it's also got 2 USB inputs as well, so you can plug in devices via those, and you'll get extra sort of options come up on here should you do that. This car also has satellite navigation, which is accessed just there. There's a full video showing how this works on our website and on our Facebook page, which is well worth checking out. Working our way down, we've got the main CD player just there. We then have dual zone climate control. So you can select the temperature on either side of the car. You can adjust the fan speed up and down from the middle here. You can determine where within the car you'd like the air to blow. Once you're happy with all of that, hit that button, that'll turn the air conditioning on, or hit auto, and the car will maintain those temperatures for you by taking control of the fan speed itself, which you can hear it doing now. You can override the fan speed at any time you want to take it back to the settings you were on previously. Underneath that, we have one of the 2 USB inputs, a 12-volt charging socket. This button is for the stop and start. So this car's designed to cut out when you're stationary in traffic, which will save you fuel. If you don't want to use that system, hit that button, it turns that system off. We then have the fully automatic gearbox just here. There's buttons on the side of the gear lever to enable you to change gear up and down manually should you wish to. And then in the central armrest, we have a second 12-volt charging socket and that second USB input. Okay, so all that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.